Good morning, everyone. It is Friday and we have our suspension trainer workout today. Don't worry if you don't have a suspension trainer, that's okay. You can use dumbbells. And I'm going to teach you both ways of doing it. So we have 6 exercises. We're going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You're going to bring your suspension trainer up to medium height. Okay. That means these are about, 2.5 feet off the ground. For our first exercise, we're going to be doing a balance lunge. I'm going to have you guys just do a step back lunge if you don't have a suspension trainer with that right foot. Just kind of pivoting off that left leg, making sure the knee doesn't come in front of the toe. That is just what you're going to do there. And then you're going to switch sides to the left side, going back continually for 30 seconds. On your suspension trainer, a balance lunge is where we don't even touch that back foot back as we come. And then we're using mostly the leg to stand back up. So you're not using your arms to pull yourself back up. And then we'll switch to the other leg for the balance lunge on that right leg. Then we're going to be doing bicep curls. So with dumbbells, bicep curls just look like this, straight up bicep curls. For a suspension trainer bicep curl, we're going to be in a angled position, feet pointing toward the anchors. We're going to be on those heels, and our palms are up toward the ceiling. Elbows remain high, and we pull those fists right to the ears. Now, the one thing you want to not do is drop those elbows and do them down here. Okay, that's just going to feel weird. You have to get those elbows nice and high, bringing the fists to the ears. Now, with TRX or suspension trainer, you want to make sure that the body remains nice and tight the whole time. It's a core workout, so pulling that belly button in will really help keep that core tight. From there, we're going to do a Y raise. So, you don't want to do a Y raise with heavy weights like this, but you're going to have like 5-pounders. So you want to get smaller weights, and we're coming straight up in a bent over position. Okay, your back is flat, and you're going out in a Y position. With our suspension trainer, we're in that same position we were in for the bicep curl, but this time instead of bending at the elbow, we're keeping those palms facing down, and we're coming straight up. Now, the important thing here is that you keep your wrists nice and strong, and that you don't break the wrist, I call it. So you remain nice and strong, and you don't do that, okay? So strong wrists, strong body. All right, next exercise is called a fall out. We're going to be inside of the straps for a fall out on the toes. So opposite of what you were doing for the last 2 exercises. Those straps are going to start down here, fists facing down, and we're going to bring the hands straight up and fall out. And then we're going to push ourselves back. So remaining on the toes and push ourselves back. Now, how do you do this without a suspension trainer? You're going to need paper plates or furniture slides. I got my trusty paper plates here. I've had these for like 3 years, and they work just great. So, but that does mean that you have to have a slippery surface. So if you're on carpet, it will be a lot harder. We're going to start in a quadruped position, which is on all fours, and then we're going to let our hands just come straight out till that body or butt goes flat. Not all the way to the ground, obviously, but we get into that plank position. Okay, and then we just one by one bring an arm back. So that's fall outs. And then we have glute bridge. So for this, I'm going to bring those straps down to 12 inches from the ground. My heels are going to be in the loop straps. Okay. And then I'm going to have my knees bent. So a 90-degree angle created with the knees. And for this, I'm just lifting my butt straight up off the ground. So you want to get the butt as high as you can. Now, if you don't have suspension straps, you're going to just be on your butt with the feet on the ground, knees bent, and we're coming straight up. If you want to make that a little bit harder, grab your dumbbells and put them on your waist. And that'll make that a better exercise for you, I think, if you have dumbbells. Okay, guys, let's get our straps back up to mid-height. We're going to get started with our warm-up. Okay, so you just need dumbbells, paper plates, or a suspension trainer. get our watches started, let's do some hamstring pullbacks. If you've been following me all week with your workouts, you're probably really sore. I know I am. And I do this every day. It's like what we did on Wednesday for leg day was, whew. All right, guys, we're gonna take it to the left or right, whatever side you wanna go to first. Grapevine. This little feet crossover with a hop at the end. The goal here is to get your muscles prepared for working out, so don't take this warm up lightly. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, back to center. All right, let's do a step forward and back, a box step, right foot left. Have a little fun with this. If you're listening to some good music in your ears, follow along to the beat. Switch sides. Left leg leads. All right, come back to the center. Let's do our deep sumo squat with a big stretch. All right, swing those arms down to the ground, knees straight. Feel that stretch to your low back. We're getting started in 23 seconds, so we've got our balance lunge. All right, for those of you, remember, if you're not using the suspension strap for your balance lunge, you're just doing a straight step back lunge with the one leg only. And then we're gonna switch to the other leg here in a little bit. Okay, if you're doing balance lunge with me on the suspension trainer, we're stepping back with that right foot, but we're not actually touching that right foot on the ground. All the balance is on that left leg and left hip. So try and stand up only with that left leg. Don't use your arms too much. If it helps, make those arms go straight and adjust your foot so that you don't rely on your arms too much. Rest. Okay, 20-second rest. We're going to switch to the other side. Let's go balance lunge. All right, bicep curls. Grab your regular dumbbells, doing your bicep curls. Or you're in an angled position with feet pointed toward that anchor. Elbows remain high, palms facing toward the ceiling. Exercise. Okay, bring the fists to the ears. Nice tight tummy. Some mistakes I see people make with the suspension trainer is that they come back and do something like this. Okay, keep that butt nice and tucked. And if it's not hard enough, move your feet closer to the anchor. Rest. Okay, Y raise. So remember, you're doing your bent over, a little Y raise here with those dumbbells, smaller dumbbells, or palms are facing down here. We're going to be on our heels again, raising those fists straight up and overhead, making a Y with our hands. Don't break the wrist, nice strong wrist, and strong body.
Rest.
Okay, fall out to next. Go on the inside of your anchor, on the toes. Fist comes down. We're going to raise those straight up in front of our head.
Exercise.
Or you're using your paper plates. If you don't have either of these things and you're like, what do I do? Just do planks. All right, we've got a quick transition to the floor. We're going to be doing our glute bridge. So grab your dumbbells, put them on top of your waist if you don't have a suspension trainer. If you do, get those feet in the loop straps, scoot your butt closer to that anchor, and we're lifting.
Rest.
All right, take a break. We're gonna bring those loop straps back up to mid-height. But you get a minute 20 break here.
Recovery.
Get a little water. Well, we've got a minute left. While you're waiting, you might want to stretch. I like to just do the ragdoll stretch. Just bring those arms down into the toes. I'm going to shake it out. Come on up. You can roll your shoulders. Got our balanced lunge coming up. Stretch the arms. We're going in 20 seconds. Make sure your area is clear. I want to step back onto a dumbbell. Okay. Okay, single leg balance lunge. Let's go.
Exercise. Rest.
All right, other side.
Exercise.
Hang in there.
Rest.
All right, bicep curls are next. Arms are straight. Toes pointed toward the anchor, palms up. Lips to the ears.
Exercise.
Adjust your feet as necessary to give you the right resistance that you need.
Rest.
Y raise is next. Fist facing down.
Exercise.
Adjust your feet to get the right resistance. You either step toward the anchor or you step away. Watch those wrists.
Rest.
Whew. Okay, fall outs are next. We're gonna either go to your paper plates or you're coming on the inside of your strap. You're gonna be on your toes, hands down here by the waist.
Exercise.
Fall out. Hold that tight tummy. Nice strong core.
Rest.
Okay, down to the floor for our glute bridge. Quick transition if you're getting into your loop straps. It takes me like the whole 15 seconds to do it. Okay, there we go. Bending at the knees, so scoot the butt closer to the anchor
Exercise.
and lift.
Rest.
Okay, take a break.
Recovery.
Okay, a minute 20 break. Fix your loop straps, back up to mid-height. Get some water. One more round to go. Okay, why? It is nasty weather out here in Spokane. Snowed a little bit last night. Wind is really bad. Oh, it'd be nice to get some sunshine. Okay, we're gonna do our step back lunge. Arms are gonna be straight. We're going in 12 seconds. Let's go.
Exercise.
Make sure that knee is staying behind the toes. Only touch down that back foot if you have to, if you're using a suspension trainer.
Rest.
All right, other side.
Exercise.
Fist to the ears, adjust those feet. Elbows remain high.
Rest.
All right, guys, wide raise is next. Arms are straight, palms facing down,
Exercise.
and lift. Nice strong body.
Rest.
Okay, we're gonna do ball locks next. Standing inside the anchor on the toes.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay, guys, get down into your glute bridge.
Exercise. Rest.
All right, rest. You guys are done. Nice job. Bring those knees into the chest, rock side to side.
Recovery.
All right, let's go ahead and take that left leg, bring it down to the ground. We're gonna take that right knee and bring it over the side. And we're gonna cross body stretch, so we're gonna bring that right arm out to the side, get that stretch through the chest here. Hold on to that left knee with the left hand. Take some deep breaths. On every exhalation, just let it relax a little further. All right, grab that bottom foot, pull it up, get that quad stretch. So I've got my right foot with my right hand, and my left knee with my left hand. Kind of look like a pretzel. All right, come up. We're gonna do the other side, but first let's bridge up, clearing the hips. You're gonna bring that right leg down, left knee over. And we're gonna stretch that left arm straight out to the side.
Cool down.
Deep breath in. And exhale. Melt into the stretch. There isn't one of you out there that doesn't need to stretch your chest muscles. A lot of us are slumped over something during the day, whether it be our phones or our computer screens, our desks. So open that chest up, get a good deep stretch. Okay, now we're gonna grab that bottom leg, So I've got my right foot with my right foot with my left hand. I said that wrong before then. It's opposite. And my left leg with my right hand. Okay, unwind from that, come onto your back. Bridge up your hips. Bring those knees back into the chest. We're gonna rock side to side again. Okay, come on up. We're gonna stick the feet straight out in front of us, toes to the ceiling. And we're gonna bring that back nice and flat as you can be. Raise the arms right up in front of you and reach toward the toes without touching the toes. Trying to get a deep stretch in those hamstrings. If you flatten out your back, you try and take the back out of the equation and just get purely the hamstring stretch. Okay, now we're going to include the back, so let's go ahead and bend at the mid-back. Touch those calves, and then pull yourself into that stretch. Okay, another stretch I really like to do, we're going to lay on our side, on that left elbow under left shoulder, and then we're going to take that top leg, bring the heel to the butt. I know we already stretched the quads, but we're going to do it again. Because the left side flank for me, right here, I'm going to let my shoulder sag right here. I'm going to let this kind of bow down as we stretch. Let's get a stretch in that left side flank. So I'm not trying to have great posture here like I would if I was doing a side plank, because I really want those ribs to expand. Feel a stretch through the intercostal muscles of the ribs, the low back, quadratus lumborum, and erector spinae muscles. Okay, let's do the other side. Left elbow directly under that left shoulder. Grabbing that left foot with the left hand, and just let everything sag in the middle. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me this week. And because it's Friday, that means there's no workout Saturday, Sunday. I will see you Monday back here for our AMRAP.